the cake. I'm your host, Danny Sheldon, and we will see who has it in them to take the cake.
Take the Cake is a brand new game show where 8 competitors will enter and only one will be victorious. Each competitor will choose a weapon and will have 24 hours with only 8 acres to fight to survive. Whoever is last standing will receive delicious blue velvet cake and $2 with our beautiful and glorious host, Danny Sheldon's face on it. Now let's meet the competitors.
Hello, and welcome back to, this is with my first contestant, Junior Roach! How old are you?
I'm about 26.
What'd you do for college?
So, I didn't get accepted into college, but I had like 3 NFL offers when I was in 8th grade. As you could see, I was on varsity freshman year. If you could tell, this freshman jacket is kind of, oh shit. Oh. But anyway, this is freshman year. Can you see that? Like, is it clear enough? I was on varsity freshman year in every sport, actually. So yeah, that's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, sure is. What is your life story?
When I was 2, my dad died. He was gambling.
Oh.
He gambled away my college savings. That's why I didn't go to college. He put it all on green. Sorry, I feel a little emotional here. I was thinking about my pet fish Goldie. He also died during that time. I almost ran away, but I ended up staying. Decided to play football as a 2-year-old, made varsity on the high school football team. It was all for you, Dad. And actually, no, it was for all you, Goldie. I didn't like my dad. Anyway, after that, I became starting quarterback on the football team for high school. I carried them to 6 consecutive years of national championships. Yeah, I was in high school for 7.5 years.
What is your name?
Alvin English.
What's your life story? How old are you? Makes sense. Anything else? Welcome to Back to Take the Cake. Here we have another contestant. Here we have another contestant. What's your name?
It's Crystal LeBlanc.
And who exactly are you?
I was born into a middle class family. Excuse me, it's emotional. My mama, she worked real hard to get me here. She became rich when she won the lottery. And then, guess what?
What?
We got a mansion in Beverly Hills. And this is Chanel, this is Chanel, this is all Prada. Okay.
I see you have a lot of gems on you.
I told you, they're Chanel and Prada.
Oh.
Don't forget my tiara.
Oh, are you the queen of something?
The world.
Welcome back to Take the Cake. I'm here with another contestant. What is your name?
I'm Teresa Bowers.
Any life story?
So, my whole family got in a car crash. And then after the car crash, we went home. And then our house was on fire. And then after that, my whole family got exposed to cancer. And then after we got cancer, we went to a hotel because we don't know how long we had to live. So we went to a hotel to last memories, and then we got there and we went to sleep, and then the hotel burned down and it went crashing down on my family and they all died. And then I had 12 pets and they got killed in the house fire. And it's a tragic life story. And then this flower headband was for it contains all my family's flowers from their funeral.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Welcome back to Take the Cake. Here I am with another contestant. What is your name?
Hi, I'm Erica Davidson.
Hello. Any life story?
So I came from a very loving family, and like we run this pet adoption center, so we like take stray animals in and like take care of them and stuff. But like I happened to find a sword. Yeah, it's pretty fun to mess around with. I don't know. Yeah.
What kind of sword?
It's a very special sword. It also moves with it, so I have more ability to slash people with that.
Do you think you can take the cake?
Sure.
Okay. Welcome to Take the Cake. I have another contestant. What is your name?
Man, I don't know. They took that when I was young, real young. I'd have been in my third grade at that point. It was rough life from
Any life story?
I was raised by wolves. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you in your sleep. I came here. They offered me money. Man, that money. I could get so many things with that money.
Do you think you'll take the cake?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it right out of their hands.
Hello and welcome back to Take the Cake. Here's another contestant.
I'm Mabel Golden.
Well,
Any life story? Anything like that?
Well, you see, so I tested out of elementary school when I was 5 years old, and after that, I went straight to Harvard. So I was the first 6-year-old to enter Harvard, and I graduated in 2 years with a degree in law, and I believe that's gonna be really helpful for me while I'm here.
like PhD what?
Yeah, PhD, what else?
Oh, okay. Do you think you'll take the cake?
Well, why wouldn't I have I have at least a 40% chance, and in statistics, when you're with 7 other people, I'd say that's basically guaranteed.
Okay. I have another contestant. What is your name?
My name's Hugh Moody.
Any life story?
Well, I've been training for this for 20 plus years. When I was 3 years old, I jumped in front of a train and outran the train. I dangled from the trees for 48 hours straight. I go on 100-mile runs every day. I go to the weight room for like 4 hours a day. My bench is like 408 pounds. I can take the cake.
Okay.
But before we go, you need to choose your weapon.
The reason I chose this weapon is because my mother was a Jedi, and every time I use a lightsaber, I think of her.
I chose this weapon because this is what I found when I got thrown out the window when I was 2 years old.
Sweet, dude. What was the question?
Why did you choose your weapon?
Oh, this? Well, back in 8th grade, I led the varsity high school team to 7 championships in 1 year on the hockey team, so I have some experience with the hockey stick, so I just thought I could definitely take home the win with this thing right here. That was the same year Goldie died, but that's why I chose this weapon.
So I found this sword earlier. Everyone else got like wimpy weapons, but like I feel like this is pretty cool. So.
So I just figured that this was the most effective weapon for blunt force trauma, mass-wise, definitely the heaviest.
I chose this curling iron because if I'm gonna die, I want to look good for my funeral.
Wait, you can go with.
Let the game begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the game begin! Sephora! Sephora!
You know what they do before every game? Oh, say.
Whoa! I'm gonna climb that tree. I climbed that tree.
Hey, can you see by the dawn's early light?
That looks like my car. And that looks like my tree I had when I was younger. That looks like my house. Good memories.
Oh my god! Mr. No!
Not tender enough.
What so proudly we hailed.
Okay, so the optimal direction to go in a game like this would always be north-northeast, which by my estimation is due that way. So hard to find one out here. I'm just looking for a Sephora.
By the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes.
Always call me tired.
I think it'd be best to go down these stairs. Ouch! Ouch! Shoot! Oh man, that hurt!
This is a perfect hiding spot. No one can find me here. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, my lightsaber will go there. I think that will go right here. Perfect.
Whoa, dude, this is like the hills back in Florida when I trained for the football team. Oh, dude. Oh. Whoa, little dude. What are you doing? I gotta fight you. Go get him. And it was in that moment when I looked in her eyes, I saw Goldie for the first time since 8th grade.
All right, I think this is pretty well-traveled area. If I can just... All right, according to my calculations, I should string them up right here and finish the job. Only problem is I need some bait.
Sephora! Where'd my perfume go?
That's perfect.
My perfume! My perfume! That was $1.2 million! How am I supposed to smell good?
Man, how can I even wear this stuff? All right.
Where's my perfume? My perfume? You proletariat! Now where'd she put it? Solution error number 75! Hey man, what's up? What's up, guys? Oh, what you doing? Yeah. Okay. You know, I found the sword set. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty nice. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're gonna win. Yeah. So how's your day been? No, we got like 5 minutes ago, but mine's been pretty good. Except for like, when you killed my monkey. That was pretty. Hey! Okay, he's not that bad when you get to know him. He just like I can't explain. He's not that bad though. Okay? So this is the orange therapy chair. It really helps him to calm down. Just see, it really helps with his attitude. He's so calm right now. It's really nice.
you still doing here, bro? I need to go work out or something. Junior Roach out. Whoa! You wanna work out, dude?
For sure, dude.
Yo! Hey! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go! Come on, only 6 more miles left. Hey, how's a good workout, bro? Hey. Yeah. One more for the road. Yep. Yeah. Peace out. Deuces. Hey. Adios, amigo. Oh, my knee. Yep, I'm gonna feel that in the morning. Ow. Oh. Oh. Goldie. Goldie, wake up. Well, anyway, looks like I gotta find someone. Find him. Let me get him.
my sword? Ricky, did you take... What? Ricky! Where's my sword? Ricky? Ricky? Did I just win?
Welcome back to our show. Take
The cake. I got you, man.
take the cake. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I was filling some news earlier, you know.
Where were you filming?
It was just like a chef thing. Or
Oh,
I don't remember what it was. They all come together.
I'm very fancy.
Yes. Danny Sheldon's here to interview our winner of today's take, this week's Take the Cake.
So, did you make the cake?
Yeah. So what was it like? What was the adrenaline after the performance?
Oh, it was man. I walked down here. I just saw carnage everywhere. I was so mad. I knew those guys were gonna tear themselves apart. You know, none of them were civilized. Like, I mean, Ricky was chill. I think he was like the best out of them. Like, he was like the most calm and like a lot of therapy, which is really good. Mentally insane, I'm telling you. I don't know how many out there were. I think the only right here is my sanity.
Well, you heard it, people. That's how she won. Okay. So, and any other things? How did you meet Ricky?
Ricky, funny story. He actually ate my pet monkey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we kind of bonded over that situation. I still am really, really sad about my monkey, but he's really nice actually.
Yay! Well, you heard it, people. This is our winner.
Where's my cake? My name's Erica. Where's my cake?
Backstage.
You better go get it.